So search engine optimization, one of the things I get asked about a lot is how do I get my website or my content, my information to come up when people are searching for a particular keyword or term? Well, I guess let's start with what search engine optimization is. Really, it's the manipulation of data on your website allow for the search engines to better see you when people are searching for certain terms. The first place I always look at real quick is just which search engine should we be focusing on? There's several out there, but I think Google still has it dominated with nearly 70% of all search traffic queries running through Google. It's for sure the one to spend the most amount of your time on. The next thing I always look at is what types of sites or what types of content are going to be good. I always go down the list of things that start with Google. And the very first one right now that is really hot is YouTube. Google acquired YouTube a few years ago, and so you can assume that they're going to play some favoritism to the type of content that is put on YouTube. If your company is your personal name, like your personal brand, LinkedIn is phenomenal. So keep that in mind. And also Twitter. It's one of the platforms that Google sees as almost like a news source. So it ranks really, really well. So understanding SEO is one thing, but how do you implement it as a business owner without having to hire a fancy SEO firm, which a lot of us are in that situation. Now, if you do want to go really technical and you really want to skyrocket through the rankings, I suggest that you do explore getting with a professional firm that can help you with that. But there's usually the rule that I call the 3 C's. It's content, connecting, and conversation. So content. What type of content can you create that is specific to the keywords that people are searching that you'd like to show up for? You have to have a lot of content out there, whether it's written content on your pages or your social media stuff. Keep in mind, we talked about how YouTube is growing in its popularity in search rankings. So make sure that you're creating video, you're posting on YouTube, you're posting on your social platforms, you're posting them on your website. And then connecting. So the more places that you can connect your site with or your platform or your LinkedIn profile or your YouTube channel, the more people that are connected with that, the more authoritative the search engines are going to see you. Make sure that you're connecting all of these sites, not just with each other, like your own personal website needs to be connected with your social platforms and with YouTube, but also are there any other trade associations or other businesses and vendors and partners that you can connect those websites together with? And then the final thing is conversation. No matter how much content you have and how well you're connected, you can be on as many different sites as you want and have as much content as you want. But if you're not having conversations with the consumer, you are ultimately not authoritative in the eyes of the search engine. So make sure that the content that you're creating and the places that you're putting that content is engaging people and inspiring people to want to connect with you and have a conversation and talk about that content. So keep those 3 C's in mind as you're trying to get your site ranking up the search engines. And if you have any questions outside of what we talked about today, always remember, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you like this type of content that we're creating for you, definitely give us a thumbs up, hit like, or subscribe below. We'll see you out there.